Alright, y'all, forgive the car noise in the background. We're going to be putting a set of sway bar links on the old Veloster Turbo today. You can see the old girl back there. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, but back to the point. We're going to put sway bar links on this thing because they're clicking, clacking, doing all kinds of shit that's driving me nuts. So here we go. Goes without saying, but the first thing I'm going to do is take the wheel off. I'm going to put a jack stand under there because what are we never going to do, folks? We're never going to get under a car. It's not on a jack stand. Don't do it. Gonna let everybody in on a cheat code here. Your old broken jack handle. You just take that and you scrap the jack, and you use that as your cheater bar, like that. All right, so I want to show y'all what we're looking at here. So I noticed from looking under the car it was bent, right? Got a clamp that's just flopping around too, which ain't no good. But I wonder why this is bad. She's not even hooked up, so that's a problem. There we go. We'll pop this nut off right here. So on your car, if you're looking to replace this or using this video to learn, this would be bolted here. Okay, so you got your spring, brake, assembly, all that good shit. Your sway bars right here. It's gonna go from here to here. This dude is mangled, so it's not supposed to look like that. Alright, so I wanted to show you guys something that happens to almost everybody. I don't know if you can see this or not well enough, but you turn this guy, that ball in there just turns, right? Not coming off, right? So if you look carefully right there, now it's a little blurry. See that flat spot? It's actually designed for a wrench. So all we gotta do is put a wrench here, and then it'll come right off. It's 18 millimeter. Slide it right in there. Try not to pop that off like a doofus. Bam. You know, I'm not sure, but I bet you can guess the issue here. Just maybe. Alright, so a minute ago we talked about how the factory ones, you can have the wrench behind the nut there. There's two flat spots. So these aftermarket ones, and these are Master Pro, they're not real expensive ones. They actually have an Allen slot in the top of the bolt. So if that nut gets stuck, you can put an Allen in there, use a wrench, and get it off. So the tricky part, something somebody might struggle with, is when you go to put this back in, right? It fits up here, but it's hanging down too far into this, right? So all you're gonna do to remedy that situation is jack this up just a little bit. You want to do it from up under the ball joint. You don't want to jack it up by the disc. You want to jack it up from the ball joint, and you'll only have to go up maybe ½ inch to an inch. I've got my top one in here. I'm just gonna leave it loose for right now. As I mentioned, this hangs down too low, right? So I got the jack right here. We're just gonna take the control arm up. Alright, so we got it jacked up. We're in at the top. We're in at the bottom. All I'm gonna do now is tighten it down. So we are on the driver's side. As you can see, this one is not horrifically bent. It is doing a spinny guy move down here, of course. And you might say, well, why are you replacing both of them if this one's not messed up or bent? One, we already bought both sides. Two, if you're going to do something, you might as well do it right. Do both sides. Don't be a cheapskate. Fix your car correctly. It'll be okay. So we're going to get this spinny guy off too. Both of them are being a spinny guy. I might have lied to you earlier. I said it was an 18. It's a 17. But still, you just put it right behind there, and your nut will come right off. So I wanted to show y'all one last thing before we go driving it. If you can see here, this boot is just flat, dry. There's not a drop of grease left in this thing. So imagine now if I had been a cheapskate and just left it on here. This one would have fallen apart on me. Both sides, dry as a bone. Alright, going for a little testy drive here. Don't hear any clicking. No clacking. We are going to run over the FedEx guy though. Oh, Amazon, sorry. Alright, so that's fixed. If you have any problems, feel free to throw a comment down and I will try to help you out.